So about, I would say, 7 minutes ago, if you will, or 8 minutes ago, just Alex of Alex's World posted something on Facebook, on his Alex World Facebook page, and it was a tweet. I don't know if it was taken down or anything by the individual that put it up, but apparently they were not happy with the position right now. The individual in question is WWE Women's Wrestler superstar Tegan Nox. And Tegan basically took to social media and stated that, she can't, she can't get booked on a tattoo show, let alone a tournament, or let alone get booked for a tournament, or I think what she called it some kind of like a cookie jar candy tournament or something like that, because what she was alluding to about the tournament is, you got the Speed Show on X, the Twitter X WWE collaboration show. And basically, they have a Speed Championship, which is not acknowledged, per se. It's not acknowledged, per se, by WWE on television, although I think it should be. They already crowned two Speed's champions on the men's side. The first one was Ricochet before he left for AEW, and the other, and I think the more recent one is Andrade. So now they're giving the women a chance, starting next week, to crown a women's Speed champion. And apparently Tegan Nox wasn't thrilled with the fact that, we see Rhea Ripley get booked, on, this new tattoo show, talking about, having superstars talk about their tattoos and everything, how they got them, what inspired them to get them, and stuff like that. As well as a little background, if you will, a little background on who they are. So she wasn't happy about the fact that she has tattoos herself, but she couldn't be booked on that show, and now she can't even be booked for the Women's Speed Championship tournament. So it's understandable, that it's understandable that you can kind of get where she's coming from a frustrational standpoint. You can. But the one question I'm sure a lot of people have is, if a talent like Tegan is frustrated with their placement in the company, why not go to the person that books the show? Why not go to Paul Levesque, Triple H? Why not go to Nick Khan? Why not talk to somebody that has influence, right? Why not go to Shawn Michaels and say, hey, can you bring me back to NXT? Why not do any of that? And, those are good questions. Those are good questions as to why they don't do that. And I think the reason they don't is because they know they put it out there on a platform like Twitter, aka X.com, and they know that if they put it on a platform like Twitter/X, that it's going to get more attention. It's going to get more noticeable and everything. And by getting more noticeable and getting more attention, it's going to cause, maybe positively, them to get, in their mind positively, I should say, get that opportunity. Like if it gets to Triple H, hey, this is what Tegan said, before she takes it down or whatever, then Triple H will pull her aside and say, hey, if you're frustrated, you want an opportunity, I'm going to give you an opportunity, I'll give you one. Don't worry. You want a chance, I'll give you a chance. And, before you know it, she might get one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, again, I get that maybe they should just straight up go talk to them. But like I said, sometimes they do this because they know if they keep it on there for a long while, maybe permanent, it will get people talking. It will start getting people, get people to, trend what they're saying, talk about what they're saying. And like I said, eventually it'll get, into the ear of someone like Levesque. And, he likes Tegan. He does. She's one of his girls. And I do apologize for that notification there. I do apologize for that vibration, which was a notification. But, Tegan's one of his girls from Black and Gold of NXT. So, he's gonna want to hear her out. Well, he might want to hear her out and see what's what's going on, why she's so frustrated. Now, some people have pointed out that maybe the reason she hasn't been used that much is she's injury prone, and that is true. It seems that even when she was in NXT Black and Gold, she couldn't get a break. She'd come back from an injury. It looks like she's okay. All of a sudden, about a month or a few weeks later, she gets injured again, and she's out for a longer time. Same thing happened with her on the main roster. It looked like she was going to be okay, get opportunities. She gets injured, just as she's about to hit that stride. So folks can understand that, folks can understand the frustration, but they can also understand that, look, the reason you're not getting this opportunity, if you will, the reason you're not getting this opportunity like you should is because you're injury prone. Who's to say he gives you an opportunity and next thing we know, you're back on the shelf. They don't want to take that chance. And I'm sure Triple H has talked to her on many occasions. I'm sure he said to her, look, I want to give you an opportunity, but I want to make sure that you are 100%, healed. I want to make sure you are 100%, throughout your entire body, so that if we put you in a situation, like you want to be in, you won't get injured. I'm sure he's told us this on many occasions. And if she doesn't take this down and it gets to him, he'll tell her once again, look, I don't want you to get hurt. I want you to succeed. I see you as the future of the women's division. I do. I see you. I see Dakota. I see you guys as being the future of this division. It's just that right now, I don't want to take a chance on you because of who we have, who we're focusing on. And if I put you in the ring with them, who's to say you're not going to get hurt because of that? Again, I think, that's what Hunter has been telling him, and, others have been telling her, like, hey, I want to push you, but again, I want to make sure you're 100%, you're fully recovered. And two, what, we have people, focused on right now that if we put you in that mix, we don't know if you'll get hurt. So he doesn't want to take that chance right now. He doesn't want to take that chance. Now, here's the other thing, though. Here's the silver lining, though. There are superstars like Tegan, men and women, that will say this stuff on social media, but then they will take it down. They will take it down and, act like it never happened. And, that's a smart move, because what they're actually doing is just venting their frustration. So just coming out and venting how they feel about the position in the company. But then after they get it all out of the system, and they send it, it takes, I'm trying to find the right word to say here. It takes basically maybe not even an hour or so before either somebody sees it, talks them into taking it down, or it takes an hour or so, if not less, for them to realize, what they posted and then take it down themselves, because then they realize, oops, I posted that in anger. I shouldn't have done that. So she might take it down. Not really sure. But again, I think the reason, she is frustrated, and it's understandable, of her frustration, but I think the reason, she's frustrated is because of the fact that, again, she's a very talented, women's wrestler, but she feels like, she's not getting an opportunity. However, as fans, we can understand that frustration. Like I said, we can understand where she's coming from, but we also understand that maybe the reason she's not getting these opportunities is because Paul Levesque, Triple H, who loves Tegan Nox, like I said, she's one of his girls from Black and Gold. He doesn't want her to get injured. He doesn't want her to risk going in the ring with someone like a Nia Jax or Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan or a Meechin or Bayley. She doesn't want to risk, or not she, but he, I should say, doesn't want to risk someone like Tegan, going in there trying to fight, trying to wrestle, and all of a sudden, when they start doing one of the moves or one of the signature moves, that's when they get hurt. So I don't think he wants to risk that. Now, I'm sure if she doesn't take this down, it will get to him, as I said earlier, and hopefully he'll talk to her. And as he's probably told her before, hey, I want to put you in the spotlight. I want you to be, part of all this, but I don't want to risk you getting injured just when I'm about to give you this opportunity. He says, I'm sure he'll say something like, as I mentioned before, he'll probably say something like, I want to make sure you are 100%. You are ready to go. That no matter who you're in the ring with, what kind of match it is, you will not get injured. And I think honestly that's why he's not booking her the way she is, or the way she wants. And look, she's also the kind that I believe, like a Ricochet and others, that would leave a greener pastures in their minds, or at least opportunities to allow them to be themselves. Tegan's also the kind that likes to, wrestle and compete at her own pace, at her own style. So that might be another thing too. Maybe she wants to be who she was before, but Hunter's like, yeah, but that style's gotten you injured. So you got to slow it down. So that might be a reason as to why she's not getting booked either, because she's determined to do things her way. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens here. Does she take this down? Does she take this down, this tweet and everything? Hopefully. If she doesn't, well, obviously in the past, under this new regime, superstars straighten out their frustrations and everything. It doesn't get them in trouble or anything, because WWE still lives by that motto of, hey, it's their responsibility. If that's how they feel, that's fine. We're not going to fire them over that. We'll just let them get their, emotions out of the system. So, and then go from there. And I'm sure, again, like I said, Hunter will probably hear about this and want to talk with her. He probably will. But let me know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on Tegan Nox putting this up about 10 minutes ago? By now, by the time you're watching this, or 12 minutes ago, which is right now, it's about 6:23 p.m. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Comment below. Like to hear your thoughts on everything. Like the video, ring the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it if you do that. Also, check out my Teespring store for merchandise you can't get anywhere else. Link is in the description. Get yourself a cup, get yourself a mug, a t-shirt, sweater in time for the fall season. You'd be greatly appreciated if you guys did that. It would help me out tremendously financially. Also, check out my Venmo and Cash App. You can help me out there in those areas. Whatever you can do. Also, super thanks. It will be opened after the premiere of this video. You can donate that way as well. And also, click on the links in the description to find my content elsewhere, like on Odyssey.com, Rumble.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify for podcasters, you name it, VENMO, you name it, it is there. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are about this whole situation. And until then, I'm out.